Hi, it's Miss Pitzel at the Appleton West Library, and this is a book that we've had for a while, but I've been reading books like, is this a book that's realistic, that's going to make me cry? So this is called If He Had Been With Me, and the author is Laura Nowlin. So this is a story about two friends, a boy and a girl, whose parents, whose mother... Their mothers are best friends, and literally they live next door to each other. But somewhere along the way, during middle school, they separated, and we don't know what caused that separation, and that really comes out at the end of the book. And there's this feeling like, does she love him? Does he love her? Because in high school, they definitely go their separate ways. He's an athlete. He's in with the popular crowd. He's dating a girl that she actually used to be friends with, and there's a reason why they're not friends anymore, because not necessarily the nicest girl on earth. So it's told from the girl's point of view. Would have been nice if it would have been both, but can't have everything. And she's really smart. She's a really excellent student. She's definitely found her own crowd, and she's been dating a guy for most of her years in high school. So this follows her throughout her freshman through senior year and leading up to the summer before they head off to college. And it was just, like I said, it's one that I think will make people cry, because the author gives you foreshadowing at the beginning, and the title is like, If He Had Been With Me, and then you go, then. So it starts that there's a car accident, and he's okay, but it's like, if. So there's not a lot of this back and forth in time. There's a little bit. So it starts out with this present day, and then it goes back and follows through time periods, but occasionally it'll come back. Not often. Occasionally it'll come back to that present so that we learn what leads up to the very end of the book. And I really liked the intricacy of this relationship, because these kids, they're forced together, and yet they're almost at the point where they're no longer talking by the time they get to, especially senior year. So literally their mothers have been best friends forever, and like I said, live next door to each other, and so they're actually considered, hey, family, that's my aunt, and and they have weekly meals together, and yet these kids are barely talking when they're at home, and they're not talking at all when they're at school. And just when you start to realize what happened in middle school and the misunderstandings between the two, I loved the intricacies of this plot. It was really good. And just the relationship and the misunderstandings and things that happen over the course of years. And this happens, so you assume that, and that leads to other things happening. And yeah, I really did like this book. I will warn you that this is the cover of the paperback. The hardcover version of the book is a dark blue background with heart lollipops, and one of them's smashed. So both of them are, it's just a really good book. And like I said, I think that people who want realistic books that may make them cry, because we all have a different cry level, I think you will definitely enjoy this one. So If He Had Been With Me, meaning instead of you, by Laura Nowlin. So come in and check this out, or I will help you find some other realistic fiction books that make you cry, because I do have kind of a taste for those type of books. Have a fantastic day, and keep on reading.